It's time for January results. Good morning, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to February. So I thought today I would actually take you through what I eat in a day to show you what I'll be doing this week. So far this morning, this is my second cup of coffee and it's that perfect temperature right now. So it's making me very happy. I'm about half ready, as you can tell. I haven't done anything with the hair yet. It's still half wet, but working on it. I am very, very excited about my results for this last week and then thus far. It's February and I did so much better in January than I ever would have guessed, and I'm really having a hard time. I'm trying very hard not to start, oh well, by the end of February I could be, back in the hundreds and things like that. I'm trying very hard not to kind of set those arbitrary goals or pressures on myself, because that's what I do. I start playing the mind game at this point. So I'm trying very hard not to do that. So I thought I'd get some breakfast and kind of show you what I'm doing there and then just take you throughout my day. So let's go. So this morning I'm going to have 2 eggs, and then this week I'll either do 2 slices of my 45 calorie bread, or this cinnamon bread is 110 calories for 1 slice. And I feel like a treat today, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this yummy breakfast and continue to take you through my day. Time to make lunch. I'm gonna be making a knockoff KFC bowl. And I wish I knew who to give credit to for this, but I've seen a lot of people do it. I guess I give credit to KFC for coming up with the bowl. I'm just starting with a medium-sized potato, and I have some cut up chicken with, I actually have my own kind of shake and bake mix. It's literally a knockoff shake and bake, but you can use actual shake and bake. And I'm just gonna shake that up. Okay, it's all coated, and I'm going to preheat my air fryer, 375 for 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in there. Once those are done, I'll get those on the bowl and I'll catch you up. Okay, so the chicken is done. I'm going to weigh out 4 ounces of chicken, and I have 1/3 cup corn ready to go. That's actually gonna go on top first. This is 1/2 ounce of cheddar cheese going on. That's just full fat, normal cheddar cheese. And then we're gonna do 1/4 cup of this gravy on top. And in case you didn't know, that's 4 tablespoons. So we'll see if we even need that much, but I definitely made enough that I'll have some for tomorrow and hopefully the next day. We'll see. That's 3. We'll go for it. Why not? And that is 4. I can't remember the exact layering, which came first or which came second at KFC. It's been years since I've had a KFC bowl, but I used to order this all the time and I really liked it. So that's going to be my lunch. You guys, I just tried a bite and it is so good. You should definitely do it. I recommend. It's a little bit different than the KFC bowl because I did a baked potato instead of doing mashed potatoes, which of course you certainly could. I just did it to keep the calories a little bit lower. I didn't want to add anything in because when I make mashed potatoes, I add butter and all kinds of goodness. So I was just keeping the calories down by doing that. But the chicken is a little bit crispy, has a little bit of crunch. All the flavors meld together just like I remember a KFC bowl being, and it's really, really good. I highly recommend. Okay, guys, so it's a little bit later. That lunch, by the way, was really, really good. I'm going to enjoy that this week. What I wanted to do was just sort of do both my weekly results update, but also talk about how I did over January, because obviously it's February now. So we're on to a new month. I'm going to set some new goals, but let's talk about first how I did last week. So last week I lost 1.8 pounds, which is great. a lot of that thanks goes to you guys. You're helping keep me on track and keep me focused, and I appreciate that so much. Hopefully I'm able to do the same for you. As far as all of January, I have some notes here so I don't get any numbers wrong. I lost 9.6 pounds overall in January, which is phenomenal. I can't remember the last time I lost almost 10 pounds in a month. I was a teenager. So that's incredible to me. I'm so happy with that. I also lost on average an inch all over. I don't know. I know there's probably some formula for when people say, oh, I've lost a total of X amount of inches. To me, what they're doing is they're taking and they're adding up the inches that they lost. But to me, the more places that you measure, then the more you lost. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm sure there's some official way you're supposed to do that. But instead, I'm measuring in 6 places and I'm just averaging them. So that's what I'm going to do all the way through. So I lost an average of almost 1 inch all over. So as far as February, I nailed the water in January. So I'm actually going to up my water goal. I'm still going to stick with the 4,000 steps because I did not nail that in January. So I really don't want to increase that on myself because I don't want to get to the place where it feels hard to do or almost impossible to do. I know it's not impossible. I know that's something, a half an hour on the treadmill plus my normal activity, that gets me there. So it's just a matter of making the time. I keep trying to avoid saying finding the time or having the time. It's really making the time to do it. And then of course, avoiding injury and all those sorts of things that, you know, can come along that we can't control. I'm going to keep it at 4,000 steps a day. I'm going to go to 88 ounces of water. So again, these are 22 ounces. So I'm getting 3 of these down, no problem. So I'm going to go to 4. And I'm also starting to reduce how much of the flavor add-in I add. I'm hoping at least by summer, but probably sooner, I'll be going just to lemon slices or, you know, lime slices, things like that. So it's getting a whole lot easier, and I'm actually getting more thirsty throughout the day. So my body's getting used to being hydrated. Imagine that. So, so that's going to be, you know, continued, but increased just a little bit. And then I'm going to still do 1,400 to 1,600 calories per day because I'm still losing weight. So I want to leave that alone as long as it's working. The other thing I'm going to add in, or actually already started, is 25 push-ups per day. I think it's the American Heart Association or the American Cancer Association. It's one of them. Has a February challenge, which is 25 push-ups every single day. So I started that actually on the 1st. Which was Monday. And so I'm doing that in addition to the 4,000 steps. So I guess I am adding a little bit of exercise. So that's going to be my February goals and what I'll be doing, you know, throughout this month. I want to come up with some non-food rewards. So if you have some good non-food rewards, please do leave it in the comments down below. But I want to do some things that are, you know, maybe monthly rewards, you know, weekly would be great, but, you know, just maybe monthly rewards or quarterly rewards, things like that. What I thought I might do, I've been wanting to get my hair cut. So what I might do is, you know, for the month of February, if I continue to stay consistent, is to go ahead and schedule a haircut. I haven't had my haircut in about 3 years. So I've cut it myself, but I haven't actually had it done. So that's just something I've been wanting to do anyway. So maybe tying that to kind of a non-food reward. Obviously not something I'm going to do very often, but I thought that might be kind of a good one just for February. But I might do things like, you know, a new top or, you know, some new, I don't know, workout shorts or something like that, you know, for just kind of ongoing. But let me know what your ideas are too, because I'd love to hear them. So I'd also love to hear, how's it going for you? Or, you know, if you're on this journey too, please do, you know, leave in the comments down below how you're doing and if there's anything I can do to better support you. So I want to make sure that we, you know, build this community and support each other, and it's just a positive place to be. And, you know, hopefully I'm able to give you just little ideas, you know, throughout each of these videos that'll help you and kind of keep you motivated too. Water break. This is number 3. I got to get to number 4 now. This Too Good yogurt that my cousin recommended to me. It's 80 calories, so same as the Dan Light and Fit. So I'm going to give it a try as it is, and then I also have a add-in topper that I might put on it. We'll see. Looks nice and creamy. Give it a shot. Ooh, that is good. So this one only has 2 grams of sugar in it. That's actually really good. I do recommend as well. So I'm going to also add in, there's this pumpkin seed flax. I don't know if you've seen this before. They sell it like it's a cereal, which for 3/4 of a cup, it's 260 calories. I would never eat this just as a cereal, but if you put just 2 tablespoons on the top of yogurt, it adds a little bit of crunch and it's really, really good. And so that's kind of what it looks like, just 2 tablespoons on the top, and it adds just a little something, and it's so good. And it's still, you know, it still keeps the calories reasonable for a snack, but it just adds a little something to it, which I like. So, but yeah, this Too Good is actually, it's actually quite good. That's the name. So thank you very much for the suggestion. I can't wait. I have a couple more I'm going to be trying out. So can't wait to try all your suggestions. And if you have any more, we'll leave them in the comments. Hey guys, just getting my walk in, getting it done today. I thought you'd find this funny. I still have last year's calendar up. I need to get a new one. So anyway, if you haven't done your workout, get it done and drink some water. Okay guys, it is dinner time. I finished my workout. I did a mile walk, and then I did just a couple, you know, real easy weightlifting things. So I did my push-ups, did some sit-ups, a couple real just lightweight weightlifting. I'm on number 4, so just need to finish this one and I hit my water goal for the day. And the family's having meatball subs for dinner. And so I thought I'd show you what I'm doing. I just took a thin bun and a half a piece of provolone instead of the whole thing. And then I'm just gonna pop on some meatballs. I think only 3 are gonna fit, but that's okay. Ooh, these are hot. So, and I made these yesterday when I was making another dinner. I like to do it a lot. I like to make, you know, duplicate or multiple meals at the same time. Just cuts down on time later. Yep, I'm only gonna fit 3 on here, so someone else can have that one. Get some good marinara on there. And then I'm gonna pop him in the microwave just to melt the cheese, and that's gonna be my kind of mini meatball sub is sort of what I'm doing, because these, if I was to have a hoagie roll, they're 200 calories each, which is just a little high. I could do that, but it's a lot of bread and it's a little high, so I just as soon just do a little half thin bun and call it good. So I'm gonna microwave that, and then I'll show you what I've got in the oven. Look at that, you guys. My veggies are roasting. Woohoo! I've got zucchini, carrots, and some fresh garlic on there. For dessert, I have been craving this and I am super excited about it. I have 54 grams of this light whipped topping, so I'm kind of using it like ice cream, really. I have 6 strawberries that I am chopping up and putting on top. And then on top of that, I'm going to be adding this balsamic glaze. And if you don't have this or can't find this exact one, it doesn't matter. Any kind of just balsamic, honestly, is good. This one is 20 calories for 5 milliliters. So I'm going to just put the whole thing on my scale and just drizzle just a tiny bit on the top. So good. Okay, guys, I am sitting down to dessert. This looks so good. And I have to tell you guys, I have been full all day. This has been one of my favorite days of eating that I've done so far. I haven't felt hungry, haven't felt deprived, and now I'm sitting down to a yummy bowl of basically ice cream and strawberries. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. The meatball sub was so good. I haven't had one of those in so long. So that was delicious. Everything's been really, really good. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. I hope you have a really good day. Have a nice evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys. I just spit when I said that. Ouch, that was my toe.